Welcome back everyone to Deponia. Meow meow.
If the citizens of Kuvak fear for their lives, they can call for help. Here, this thing ruined many good escape plans.
Meow.
So we've been everywhere, right?
Been
We went to the
everywhere.
shop. Can we go into the shop down? Up?
You can go down.
What's down?
Go down. You're
Ah,
down there.
it's,
And maybe you can get like the robot.
Can we?
Maybe. Who knows?
Robin.
Maybe.
It's scared.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
It's going away.
But what if it comes back when you stand there though? No, you can't do anything with it. You probably don't want to catch it then.
So we have the water thingamajiggy, the divining
Hey,
rod.
that's my dad's divining rod.
We have hand torch, the recipe. We got some stuff, hot beans, black powder. We need extra northern stimulating. We need revelating silicious liquid, and then we get from the bull. Wenzel said, no, something like that. Clear water, and clear water. We should. We wanna make our own, probably.
Could you find it in Wenzel's house again, like in a different place? I
Maybe.
think?
We have chili, some darts.
Could you show the bull, the sexy bull there or something?
Design.
Could you, like, trick it?
Yeah. Probably. There's nothing else in Wenzel's.
Could you use the diviner rod in his house then? Is it something stupid like that?
Where could I use it?
No, doesn't look like you can do that.
I'm like just so we haven't missed anything here.
If you go down now, like the water from the chimney has stopped.
Key to the first aid kit as well.
Yeah, we got that too.
That we need to check
So
out.
if you go down, he's still not here.
There,
don't
I
wanna
can see
take
it clearly. Grit, and there's a dead beetle. Clear water.
Huh. So we probably should use that, but we don't have any containers for it. Funnel, like.
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's.
Maybe he just don't want anything to do
Just
with
want
this.
to do anything with it, yeah. And we couldn't do anything here, like.
I don't want anything.
Yeah.
No.
So let's check out the first aid kit. It's in her house. Didn't. And in here.
Upstairs,
Upstairs. Let's go here.
going up the stairs and unlocking first aid kit.
Key.
Hey,
Whoops.
you didn't click the key.
Key.
Click.
First aid. Trying to.
Tony's tranquilizer. Dr. Gizmo says it deals with the symptoms only, not with the cause. I wonder what he meant by that.
No, let's take it.
From somewhere. Is that? So we need revitalizing, stimulating, and we got a tranquilizer.
Dr. Gizmo says it deals with the symptoms only, not with the. I wonder what he meant.
Okay. So we need to make clear water at least, and we have water here. Maybe we can mix it somehow.
No, I don't think you want
Just
that
walk
water.
away.
I mean, go to the bowl.
Yeah, we can try it. Relax the mantis.
No. Do you like it though?
Oh yeah, I do. So here's the bowl. Do we show him the picture?
The beautiful bowl.
Brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked.
So now can we?
I can still hear Tony's laughter. I'll never try riding a bull in love ever again. That's below my class. You have to be age 12 or old. Well, that's the bull's. You have to be age 12? Well, that's better, but it's still pretty boring. The bull's spirits really need to be pumping before I ride it.
It really needs to
Oh yeah. Ha,
before
nope.
I ride it. Why would you ride it?
Because you get water energy, so if you give him the tranquilizer maybe.
Toro! Oh, great. It only has eyes for the cow.
Could you drill it now?
I can still hear. That's bull.
I can try that. I don't believe.
And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it.
Feel like we got
Is it a knife?
that's
It's a
nice.
scalp.
And today, children,
No.
and
Well, that's not it.
If you look at it, and did you do that? Yeah, you look.
you have to be age 12. Well, that's better. The bull's spirits really need to be pumping before I...
It really needs to be pumping before it.
You do something
I think
with the...
we should do something like make a sound or something.
oh, the red carpet. Not carpet.
Smart.
Might be it.
Smart.
Toro! Hey, I said
If you put it on the
Toro!
sign.
What good is it being the best of matadors if the bull is... Aw, does that upset you? Well,
Oh,
an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil, or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes.
so now the blood is pumping. Should we just jump on it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One more time.
One more time? Really?
I don't know.
Feels like we should.
One more time.
No, we shouldn't.
Well,
So now we can extract it probably. But how? Maybe just use the drill now.
and today, and
That's good at least. So now we just extract the thing that you
Yes. Use the funnel.
let's try.
and
Oh.
today, and
Because it's just bull. Like tranquilizer.
the bull is enraged enough. Time for a rodeo. Time for...
So he wants to ride it. Why?
I don't know. Maybe we need to hook stuff to it somehow.
Just ride it. Gonna be fun.
Because you see, he gets thrown off. So you probably need something
One
to
more
like,
time.
stick on it or
Yeah,
something.
to hold on. I really don't think we have all the
No,
things.
I don't think that either.
Let's burn it.
time.
And the car, we still haven't anything left.
The windshield is encrusted with dirt.
Could you clean
Oh,
it
there's
with
a sign behind
the
it.
soap? Or maybe that's what they do the
Oh.
water for. The
Huh,
boiling water.
that
or
could spell
something,
anything.
Clean it.
Yeah,
Because you had a sponge,
yeah, right.
but it's not wet. So if you try it on the windshield now, you will probably say like, oh, it's
Well,
not
this
wet.
alone won't do for mopping. I also need, well, to be in the mood, and soap.
Soap.
So,
But could you find it in his bathroom or something?
can we take the balloon again? No.
No, it's just hanging there. Oh, you still hear it. Mrrr. Mrrr.
Oh,
Into the town hall, maybe.
we haven't been there in a while. Dispenser?
What does the
Everyone, just
Oh,
spoil
that's
sport.
where you got
Yeah,
the number from.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Could you go in and look how she's doing?
Open hours. Mayors we can't see. Post we can't see. Assembly hall. There's nothing here, right? Nothing?
No.
A doorknob?
That was to the cardboard
The
box.
balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a... I wonder what occasion... And why my face is on... Hey, goal. Wakey.
Very good,
Oh, well, you know, it's just... Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
You can report an emergency.
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
Fire?
Maybe.
Can we start the fire? We have...
We
Fire!
can start
Impossible! My
fire.
fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Robbery!
Impossible! My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, or at least that ever since you turned 8. I'm not so sure about that anymore.
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed at home, so get lost.
No emergency.
If you say so.
So we can probably fake an emergency.
Yeah, but why do we want
Well,
to?
thanks for your time.
You're
No,
welcome.
that's wrong.
Is it to get him away from this place, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
We need to get him away from this place when we give her the coffee or something later in the game.
Yeah, it feels like that. But yeah, we don't have.
Could you go in? You can still not go into the mayor or the post office.
No, we need the waiting number to be the first because she's.
Stop right! Where do you think?
To the mayor.
Alright.
We need to get that. And when's the last that?
Is this something we can get at Tony's? I think we've been in there, but maybe it's
Let's go.
something else now. That's for the
They're
grind.
for the grinders and stuff. Nothing. Stuff, and more hooks. Do we want more hooks?
I think we want
Hands off my...
Can we annoy her somehow?
Probably.
And
The
the
bullshit.
vouchers, yeah.
So I think if
Just talk to
Please
her and annoy her.
I wanted to say goodbye.
New escape plans? You are deluded. You'll never get out of here. Never, ever, ever. And that means I'll have you on my back for the rest of my life.
What was that again about?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the
Yeah, but you
merchandise.
can't get to
And
the
no,
post.
you can't have them as a gift.
And why are they called gift vouchers?
I used to go there.
You know, Tony, I've been through a lot lately.
You don't say. If you didn't injure yourself all the time, I wouldn't have any fun in my life at all. But in case something happens to you again, you know where to find my first aid kit.
I need some ingredients.
If there's nothing in the fridge, you won't be getting anything else.
No, I mean,
And start earning your own money.
I've got to go.
But here, I said hands off.
Yeah, but you always say stuff. Take your feet off the table. Don't let wild predators loose in the apartment. Send medicine to
Think
Grandma.
you,
But I
like,
can't do
steal the
everything at
parrot
once.
from
And
the
look,
cave and
you
give
don't
her
see my feet anywhere
parrot?
near a tabletop, do you?
That make her a
Stay
little
calm,
happy.
Tony. Stay calm. Take a deep breath.
Whoops.
You cranked it.
Misclick. Yeah, we haven't been to the alley pretty much. We need to get him away from that.
Starving.
He's starving.
Nothing to feed him with the tranquilizer. Could you take the tranquilizer on the... You can.
You can.
I'm as deadly as but much cooler.
So if you get at the poison at the parrot, it will die and he will get scared and get away, I guess. Because when a parrot dies,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be in there.
Hey, I don't abuse, and in exchange, they're more than happy to help me with my experiments.
He doesn't abuse.
Well, that's funny. I found such a thing in the junk just now.
Funny, right. It's not that I've been searching for that for ages or anything.
Why, that would be a real downer, wouldn't it? Those things are all over the place.
No?
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus?
Exactly.
About my key again.
About my key again.
Again? Well, if you insist. What was your name again?
Rufus.
Let me think. Rufus. No, I don't think I got your key.
Wenzel.
Let me think. Wenzel. No,
So we need to clean
Tony,
the
let me
window
think.
to maybe see a
Tony,
name or something on the car.
Tony. No, I don't think I got...
Forget.
Done. Anything else?
And we need soap for that.
Yeah, exactly.
If there's something
Do you have
back
any
at
idea
Tony's
where I can get
apartment.
water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries in the junk. Those are always filled with some kind of liquid. We call it battery soda because it's got that fizz when it touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
How does that detonation plan of yours work again?
Oh, it's very simple. The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow the thing up.
Right, thanks.
See you.
Yeah,
Rufus.
so we can make
Exactly.
explosions as well.
Yeah. But I think you're done with that part.
Oh, what did we do?
Or you did a thing with the hats to get rid of them, didn't you?
Hands?
Yeah. You got rid of the people in the queue for the girl.
Oh, no, not all.
But how did you get to see the mayor then?
We haven't seen the mayor.
No, you mean that way. Oh, that's true.
So we haven't done this part. But we still don't know
Yeah,
what to
you
do
got
with
rid
it.
of one person there. There was 2 people standing.
3.
Free, yeah.
Yes.
And if you look at their hats, if you go back at it, you put them on the hats and they all go away, I think. But Wenzel still has like a queue number.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you remember that and that, the hammer and the blah blah blah, and you go back and you look at the different houses here on the map,
Yeah,
and then you like make sure they will be exploding where they live. They will
And
probably
they're-
run home.
the hammer probably.
Yeah.
And the...
And you had like you see the place that it's a light up there. That's one of the dudes that's not in there now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We got that.
And I guess it was that. And you take the one with the hammer down there.
And probably that one.
Yeah.
So when we do this, they all go away probably.
And then you send it live.
Oh, the blast! Take cover! Imminent blast!
Yeah.
And there's a number 63 on the floor now.
I would have earned the 1, but I guess the 63 will have to do.
Sweet. Wenzel.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Aw, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And
So we need
with
to
an
ruin
orbit
that
pixie
somehow.
in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
We find a way.
Is it my turn already?
Yes, it is. I already called your number, didn't I?
Should we just go in?
Yeah.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
He's gone.
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you...
I'm starting.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
Oh, it's a moving decision. You
What?
can-
Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
That's a lie.
Oh yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see.
I can't stop thinking about what you said.
I can't stop thinking about what you...
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
I officially want to deregister my residence.
You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, You could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. The girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made the decision.
I'm starting to...
Finally. Are we done here? I really need to go to the...
That's
No, that's it.
Well, then just beat it. I need to get to the assembly hall.
the water emblem.
I kind of know this symbol.
Yeah, the water.
What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all.
Ooh.
Key to the cupboard.
A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down.
If I use it again? No. Divine one.
Huh, he's gone. Well, never mind.
Can take the cushion. Oh, magnetic field.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
Damn. What the cushion?
Bell. That's that. Is there something else we can do?
Could we do it again? Just the two.
It's just the two. Look at it.
Okay.
The globe.
Ooh.
It's glass. And a keyhole.
This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
Booze.
And
That smell reminds me of something. Dad's aftershave lotion?
So what do we have in the recipe? Extraordinary stimulating.
yeah, could you like use the liquor with?
But we have a glass to mix it in.
But maybe you're supposed to have like water
There'll be
in
time
the
for
glass.
chemical experiments later. What I need now are predictable I must have found clear water, obviously.
Oh, we found the glass. It wasn't booze, it was clear water.
Water.
Yes. Ooh, we're getting there.
Wow, that's a lot. Is it a teletypewriter, a communicator?
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? One of the few long distance... Why are we paying an op? I know why I don't pay tax.
So what's this?
Can you open the drawer on the down there? No, there's nothing.
There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. OOICURNEDOT. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong.
OICURN.
LONGYOUSUCK. Damn, where was I?
I see you are an idiot. Can suck
A gadget that manipulates the planet. This could have been mine. The divining rod doesn't register anything. Yeah, it obviously only detects clear water.
Could it detect the clear
Something's
water?
happening. I must have found clear water, obviously.
Well,
Oh, we kind of got it. Kind of far.
we got quite far, yeah.
Can go to the post office now.
I said!
No, we can't go to
The
the
post office
now.
will be closed until the clock on the sign.
Is back!
Damn, he's mad.
And we got the mayor in
I
here.
suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No, no. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up? Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Nice. What? There was a bag somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that too. If you go up,
Did I go?
through him.
It was
Bag.
like on him.
There! He has a...
This is practically screaming for a sophisticated maneuver.
So it's like we can.
It's probably an achievement or something if you...
Looky here, Wenzel too. Did somebody drop food? I mean, what's the deal with the crawling around on the floor?
I'm waiting for Gold to wake up so I can take her with me, of course.
Although it is true that ants can carry 10 times their own weight. But why would Goal, an Elysian orbit elf, want to have anything to do with somebody like you?
Duh, Rufus! You've always underestimated me. Rufus! Look at me. I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, whoever made you must have stopped right in the middle.
Oh, yeah? I am rich. I've got a water vein running through my basement. You, on the other hand, don't even have a basement. You ain't got nothing, Rufus.
Hey, that's how you pay people back when they give their best? And what would I want with a basement in Kuvak? I don't belong here, and neither does Goal. And as soon as I wake her up, I will accompany her to Elysium. You'll see.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
What? So okay.
Yeah. Save it for next time.
Yeah, we can probably do that. Well, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.
Bye.